5 scary Randonautica videos gone wrong. Cadaver. Eric Gunner is a somewhat popular YouTuber from Mexico known for his creepy, paranormal and abandoned building videos. And this video of his is no different. Eric and a couple of his friends decide to go out randonauting in the early hours of the morning. They all jump in the car and drive to the spot the app generated for them. Once they arrive, they get out and walk the remaining distance. The spot they're given take them into what looks to be an industrial type of rundown area in the middle of town. Once they acknowledge that their point is actually located somewhere inside one of the abandoned buildings, they jump one of the fences and start looking around. What they found is not for the faint-hearted. Eric and his friends unfortunately come across what he calls a cadaver, which roughly translates to English as a dead human body. Now, to abide by YouTube's terms and conditions, I'm not going to show anything gory, so if you want to see the entire video, switch over to Eric's channel. This obviously isn't the first time randonauts have come across a body, so it makes you think, what on earth is going on with this app? I mean, how does it know to take people to locations like this? I guess we'll truly never know. Downstream. This next shorter video comes to us from a man named Adam DeMarco. He uploaded this video in late June of this year, 2020. Him and his friend Kate had just decided to go randonauting one day and the location happened to be quite close, so they got in their car and drove to the spot. It was a spot that Adam was quite familiar with, a park and more specifically a river. However, what they both saw at the coordinates wasn't exactly, well, it was a little disturbing.
So me and my friend Kate just decided to go randonauting and the location was really close. It's weird because I was just at this park earlier. So we went back and I had driven past the spot, but I hadn't been there.
What is it?
And just listen to our conversation.
It looks like a dead animal floating. Wait, that definitely looks like a dead animal floating.
It has arms and a mouth.
And we thought it was a log, and it was definitely a dead beaver.
I've never...
What they first thought was a small log turned out to be some sort of dead animal like a beaver floating downstream. Commenters in the original upload think it could have been a taxidermied raccoon. Whatever it was, it's probably the last thing the couple would have expected to see that afternoon. This is probably why Randonautica don't want kids going out using the app, because you really never know what you'll come across. Bright. Jasco is a popular YouTuber who creates videos on the dark web, scary and the paranormal. In the last couple of weeks, he and his partner along with a friend have been making the most out of the Randonautica app, going out on as many randonaut adventures as they can, and his viewers are loving them. Probably because something spooky or weird almost always seems to happen, and this particular video of Jasco's is no different. Jasco, his girlfriend and good friend were out one night with the intent on finding something bright, as opposed to dark, which they had previously done. And well, the bright is exactly what they got, but not in the way you'd expect.
You're good. There's someone right there. Yeah. Okay. So we're at the location probably take off with these people in here. Probably maybe the first one. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. You could literally see we're at the location. A car drives. This guy is right behind.
Soon after getting their coordinates, a large white pickup truck appears as if out of nowhere with their headlights on full beam, almost blinding Jasko and his friends.
I can't even see, bro, because his lights are so bright. I'm going left. Alright. Another left. He's following? Of course he's doing. He's on my ass.
We just pulled up to that spot, we didn't even do it.
After a few minutes of being followed around the neighborhood, despite driving in circles, the group decide to pull over and confront the white pickup truck as to what they're doing following so close.
You're really getting out?
Yeah, stay in the car. Jen, stay in the car.
Yeah,
Stay in the car.
Go with you?
Let's go.
What are you doing? That was weird, bro. I don't know what that was.
But as soon as Jasko and his friend jump out of their car with the camera rolling, the mysterious driver of the pickup truck decides to drive off abruptly, almost as if they got spooked by the YouTubers. Commenters in the original upload couldn't believe just how on point the Randonaut app was in delivering the word bright. Could this strange and somewhat creepy white truck following them at a close distance with their bright full beams on just be a coincidence? You be the judge of that for yourself. If you're interested in watching the full video or other interesting videos just like this one, hop on over to his channel, Yaskinyo. Shadow Person. Franco and Erica are a couple from LA and have just started making cute couple videos on their joint page. However, their latest video is somewhat different. You see, one night they went out randonauting with the intent of seeing a ghost. Now, I don't quite know what they did see, but they are certain they saw a ghost. Watch this video and let me know what you think they saw in the comments down below.
So my girlfriend and I decided to go randonauting at midnight, and we wanted to manifest ghosts because we don't believe in them. And this is where it brought us.
We ended up deciding to come back because we didn't believe what we had just seen. We then realized there was nowhere he could go or hide. He just simply
Disappeared.
And on our way home, we saw a lady in the corner that kept covering her face.
She also had a black suitcase that we had seen in previous videos.
Driving down the alleyway, they state that they turn the car headlights off for a few seconds to make things scarier, but just as they do, they see this. So, homeless person, or could it have actually been something paranormal, such as a shadow person or ghost? I'll leave that up to you to decide. But, knowing Randonautica, I wouldn't be too surprised if it was something other than a regular person walking across the alleyway. Fighting the urge. Dan is a young lad from the UK who usually explores old abandoned buildings and is an avid adventure traveller vlogger who seeks the most amazing hidden history. I've watched his content for some time now and he has some really good videos. However, as of late, he's been fighting the urge to keep using the Randonautica app. This particular video of Dan starts with him and his friend not setting an intention for their first Randonaut adventure of the day. After realizing that the spot they were given was in the middle of a road, they become confused but head there anyway. This is what the app led them to.
Yo, let's just go check it out.
It's a dead seagull.
No way, weird that?
It's a dead seagull.
It's rare you see dead seagulls, man.
Just be careful this road. That's it. It's taken us to a dead seagull. What the
What? Why? No, I think that's a little bit too weird. There's a pin that's just taken us to this busy road and there's...
Right, come on. I don't want to see more of that. I apologise, you had to see that, but that's where the first pin has taken us to a dead seagull on a road.
The app actually pinned their first location at the exact spot of a dead seagull. Dan states that, of course, birds die on the road every day, but the app was just too accurate. They just couldn't believe it. After having nothing but negativity and mystery, both Dan and his friend decide to set their intent to something more positive, such as protection for their next Randonautica adventure. And that's exactly what they get. To see what happens next, head on over to Dan's YouTube channel, Exploring with Fighters.